This is the Untraditional Anime Broadcast, and today we're going to be answering one of the greatest mysteries in all of anime. For the love of God, what type of sage is Hashirama? For a long time we thought he might be a slug sage, or a woodpecker sage, or even literally a tree sage. Just imagine Hashirama summoning Groot. Now that's a crossover you guys aren't ready for. In this video, I'll be explaining how Hashirama is actually a sun sage. Now, for a very long time, I always thought Hashirama was a slug sage. But after doing all this research, I think it's undeniable that Hashirama is a sun sage. Before I explain, let me go over why he's definitely not the other three. First up, we have the woodpecker sage theory. The only evidence of this is that he uses wood release, and woodpeckers are known for pecking wood. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't think this is sufficient evidence. At that point, you could say he's a robin sage because he wears red. Moving on to the next one, we have the snail sage theory. And honestly, this one has more to do with his granddaughter, Lady Tsunade, than it does with him. We know that Lady Tsunade and Hashirama are both known for their abilities to heal themselves. And we know that Lady Tsunade gets most of her healing abilities from being able to summon snails. So it's not completely insane to believe that Hashirama does the same thing. The problem with this theory is we actually never see Hashirama use slugs for healing. Based on all his fights, it seems like Hashirama's healing factor is more of a passive one than an active one. Ultimately, I believe that Kishimoto would have shown that Hashirama is a slug sage at this point. Kishimoto loves tying in abilities and techniques to family members. And if Hashirama's sage mode had anything to do with Lady Tsunade, I feel like he would have revealed it by now. Now moving on to the tree sage theory. It feels like the most likely theory if you don't think about it too much. Now you might be asking,
well, why would I say that? One of the few things we know about Hashirama is that he uses wood release. Wood comes from trees. Case closed.
There's one problem with that theory. Why would someone be able to take Hashirama cells and be able to use wood release? Why would bringing in tree natural energy do that? No other sage mode works that way. Unless Hashirama was the tree. But before I explain, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post a new Naruto video there every week. I really hope to see you there. Now, back to the video. So what do I mean that Hashirama is a tree? Although he's not literally pulling in nature tree energy, his sage mode is inspired by how trees collect energy. So how do trees collect energy? Well, they do this little thing called photosynthesis. To quickly sum up my 8th grade science class, photosynthesis is when a plant converts sunlight into energy. That's right, this is where the sun sage theory comes in. I believe Hashirama was inspired by trees to absorb nature energy from the sun. And the reason why he was able to pull in nature energy from the sun so effectively to the point he became a sage is because of his cells. Part of the reason why trees are able to photosynthesize is because of how their cells are structured. It's entirely possible that Hashirama has some type of mutation that allows his cells to do a similar thing with nature energy from the sun. And that's why Hashirama cells are so unique. The cells allow the user to passively absorb nature energy, allowing them to heal more quickly and perform wood style. And the reason why people with Hashirama cells don't also turn into a sage is because they are not as proficient at it as he was. Now, if this was the only evidence out there, I would not make this video. But the literal markings on his face support this theory. The markings around his eyes are similar to the ones found on the Egyptian god Ra. You know, the sun god. And in addition to this, the symbol on his forehead is similar to ancient Chinese writings that represent the sun. Maybe that's why Kishimoto never explained it. He put it right on his forehead. So that's the theory, and I don't think we'll ever actually get a clear answer unless we get a new character that also has Hashirama cells, or a cell structure similar to his. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and special shout out to NC Hammer 23. He made a video about this theory and it really inspired me, so I'm going to leave a link in the description of the original video. That's all we have for today. Can't wait to see you next time.